potentially the most specific targeted post that I have ever had. Like a hotel chocolate velvetiser hot chocolate when you get back from autumnal dog walk. Oh, my finger's in that! My finger! We've made it to St Ives. There she is. That's the chocolate cake. Got my coffee. My cannolis are in my bag, but I'm going to save them for after my swim. Hi everyone! You're making such a noise. Got a little co-host today who's desperate to sit here. Billy's also sat there, so if you can hear like a pig noise, he likes to sit and grunt and speak to me. But anyway, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the weekly vlog. I'm starting it midweek because why am I starting it midweek? Monday I literally did nothing. I just spent the day editing, and then yesterday I went to Primark to film what's new in Primark, which is already live on my channel. If you want to go and see that, I'm literally surrounded by dogs, so I don't really have anywhere to stand really, because they are taking up all the floor space because they know I'm going out. But yes, it's Wednesday and I thought I'd start the day by doing one of my favourite things. I'm going to go to and croissant, I'm going to go for a swim, then I'm going to get a coffee, and that is my plan, because it's a gorgeous like blue sky sunny morning, and that is honestly one of my favourite things to do. So what better way to start the week, even though it's Wednesday, but you know, start the weekly vlog by doing that. My bag is over there, but I haven't picked it up yet because I don't know if you can see it. The dogs will go mad as soon as I pick it up, and that is why they're sat at my feet. I literally have got Reggie's head leaning against my foot, which you can't see. But yes, welcome back to the weekly vlog. I'm going to stop rambling now. I don't know if you heard that. That's Billy's pig noise. And yes, I'm going to go out, okay? I've made it, but I've actually decided I'm going to do it a slightly different way around today. I'm going to get my coffee first, and then I'm going to go for a swim because it's actually so lovely and warm. There's a bit of a breeze, but once the breeze is gone, it is so hot and sunny, and I don't want to have to keep getting changed into and out of my swimming costumes. And I thought I could make a bit more of a day of it, almost. So I'm going to go and get my coffee first, so then I can put my swim costume on, go for a swim, and then stay in it, you know, like for however many hours, minutes, or whatever I decide to spend here. If that makes sense, because I was just going to get a coffee. No, sorry, I was going to go for a swim, get a coffee, and then kind of go home, but now I'm kind of thinking it's such a nice day. I've brought my Kindle with me. Why don't I just stay here for a bit longer? So I'm going to do it that way around, because I've only brought one swimming costume with me, and there's not much worse in life than having to put on a wet swimming costume, I firmly believe. So this is where I'm gonna, I think, which beach am I going to go on? Potentially this one, actually. I was planning on this one. There's only, I mean, there's literally 2 people on it. There's like barely anyone on it, and 2 people in the sea, but doesn't look like there's anyone on this beach. So I'm gonna actually go to this beach because there's literally no one there, and I could have it all to myself. Oh, look, someone's swimming out there as well. I love it here so much. This is like my happy place. Coffee has been acquired. I also got 2 cannolis. I wasn't planning on it. They had a croissant as well, which I very nearly got, but I thought, no, I don't need a croissant, so I won't get one. But then I was like, I wonder what cannolis I've got today, because we all know I normally like to get a little coffee and cannoli for my post-swim little treat. And normally they have pistachio, but I couldn't see pistachio, so I thought, I'm not sure they're going to have anything I want. So I asked what flavours. White chocolate and cappuccino, like 2 different flavours, so I had to get both obviously, because we all know I love pistachio, but I also love white chocolate, and then the cappuccino one I also haven't had before. Like they're 2 new flavours, so I just had to try them. So I got my coffee, my cannolis in my bag, but I'm going to save them for after my swim. I thought I might as well get 2 as well, because I might end up being here for a couple of hours sitting reading my book, so I could have one for like my post swim coffee and cannoli, and then have another cannoli later as like a early afternoon reading my book snack. That's my plan. It's my justification anyway. Okay, I found my little spot. I've gone to the slightly quieter beach because now it feels really quiet to film. I feel like everyone stopped talking. Now they start filming. That's awkward. Anyway, this is where I've chosen my little spot. I've got my coffee. I'm going to sit on the beach and drink my coffee for a bit before I go in for my swim. And then these are the 2 cannolis I've got. I don't know which one's which. I'm just going to have to take a bite and see. Actually, this one maybe is cappuccino. It's like a beigey colour, I'm thinking. And then, yeah, I think that's definitely right. That's gonna be white chocolate. That looks delicious. I feel like I need to try this now because I'm too excited to wait. The white chocolate one is so good. I'm going to save the rest for after my swim, but I just really wanted to try it now and see what it was like. There's a little Labrador puppy there. Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. It is actually so quiet here today. I think the kids went back to school either yesterday or tomorrow. I think it is. I think it kind of varies. I think it's the 4th of September today, so I think it kind of is around about this time that the kids go back to school, and oh my god, it's made the biggest difference. Like, it is so quiet here today. There's barely anybody here, it's all just older people, which I'm 23, but because I'm self-employed and I like farm shops and M&S and going out for a swim on a Wednesday morning, I feel like I often am around that sort of age demographic because I'm often doing things that retired people are doing, which is kind of funny. So it's so nice and quiet. It's literally just like a couple of older people here. There's a few people in the sea, but it is so quiet. Like, it is so nice. I think I'm going to stay here for a few hours. I brought my Kindle with me, like I said, so I'm going to sit and read my book for a few hours. Like, whilst it's such a nice day, it's so warm and sunny, and obviously like autumn is imminent, so these days are gonna not, there's like the chance of these days is gonna be few and far between for a while. So whilst I've got a nice sunny day, I feel like I should make the most of it and just have a bit of a beach day. I've not brought a towel with me to sit on. Like, I've got my changing robe which I can sit on, but I wasn't really prepared for a beach day, but I feel like I should now that I'm here. I'm also kind of tempted to put my head underwater when I go swimming because I just love doing that. My hair needs a wash anyway, because putting my head underwater and proper swimming like a mermaid is like my biggest dopamine releaser. Like, it makes me so happy, but I don't like doing it in the winter because obviously it's really cold, and when you get out and you've got wet hair it's horrible. But in the summer it's so nice just being able to like float and stuff, because I rarely get my hair wet in the sea, so when I do it's just so freeing. I feel so liberated, so I might even do that today as well. Like, I'm going so crazy, you know. Just listen. This is how quiet it is. Like, it is honestly so quiet. All you can hear is the waves crashing on the beach, and that is literally it. Like, before there was obviously like kids screaming, dogs barking, the usual kind of summer beach kind of noises, but it is like the quietest Wednesday morning. It is so lovely. Like, it is so calming. I honestly don't think there's much more calm than this. Like, silence and just the beach and barely anyone on it. Like, I think she'll be going soon as well, to be honest, so literally have this like all to myself. I'm in the sea, as you can obviously see. I feel so awkward filming today though. Like, normally I don't mind filming around people, but there's just, I feel like every time I go to speak, everyone just goes silent. And I don't know if I'm just overthinking that, but also I feel like the older generation are probably looking at me like, what the hell is this girl doing? Like, they really don't get it, which I completely get because it is a very weird concept. But yeah, so I thought whilst I was in the sea, I've got no one around, because where I'm sitting, there's like a wall behind me and people are sat on benches overlooking the wall, so I feel like they're looking down watching me. I don't know if they are, but I just feel like they are. But anyway, I'm in the sea. I've been for a bit of a swim. I don't know if you saw it on camera though, because obviously the camera's quite far away on the shore, but I've been for a swim. I thought I'd just bring you in with me, and I'm going to go pop my phone back in a second and do a bit more swimming because it is so nice. It is honestly lovely, and soon the sea's going to get cold. Like, the sea's probably at its hottest at this time of year because it's had all summer to warm up, but obviously soon the days are going to get colder, the sea's going to get colder, and then the getting out of the sea after the swim is going to be brutal when it's all cold and wintry again. So I'm just trying to make the most of it being warm, like both in the sea and out of the sea. And I'm trying to make the most of it, basically. I've been for my swim and now I'm sat on my little thing and I've got my book out, so I'm going to sit and read my book for a bit, eat one of my cannolis, looking out at the sea. The tide's actually going out, so it's a bit seaweedy now. So it doesn't look quite as nice, but let's just ignore the seaweed, okay? I'm going to sit here with my book for a little bit. It's now midday, so I'm kind of tempted. I would love to get fish and chips on the way home, but the fish and chip shop doesn't open till this evening. Like, it doesn't open till 4:30, which is a shame, but there is a place here that does pizza, so I've not tried it, so I'm kind of tempted because I do love me a pizza on the beach, so I might go and get myself a pizza for lunch, but we shall see. For now, I'm going to eat my cannoli and read my book, and then I'll update on the pizza situation in a bit, or I might go home for lunch, I don't know. I'm just going to wait and see. Okay, I'm in the car, as you can tell. I decided not to get a pizza because it's still quite sunny, to be fair, but it has clouded over a little bit more. Like, that's a bit of a sun there. It's really annoying, isn't it? Let me see if I can just turn a bend. Not turn a bend. I'm going around a bend. Let's see. There we go. That's got rid of it. what was I saying? Yeah, it's gone a little bit cloudy now. Like, it's not fully cloudy, but there's more cloud than there is sun. Like, there's little bits of blue sky, but basically I decided I kind of had enough of being at the beach because with the cloud it's made it a little bit cooler. So I thought there's no point in me getting a pizza, because otherwise I'd have got a pizza, I'd probably got an ice cream, which would have been delicious to be honest, and then just gone home, whereas I could just go home and have my lunch at home anyway. So that's what I've decided to do. I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch. I'm really loving sourdough with andouille like on top of it, and then asparagus and poached egg at the moment. Like, that's my kind of go-to lunch. So I don't know if I'm going to have that for lunch, although I had that yesterday, so I don't really know if I want it again today. So I don't really know what to have for lunch. I'm unsure, but anyway, it is 1:20, and I'm heading home, and I think that's what I really have to update you on. But that was a lovely little morning, lovely few hours at the beach. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hoping I get to do that again, but obviously it's kind of weather dependent, what was I going to say? We're coming into autumn, so I don't know. But then I did think, oh, do you know what, this would be really nice on like a sunny autumnal day. Obviously wouldn't do it when it's raining, but like if it was cold, I could wear my little like wetsuit swimsuit thing, so it's a little bit warmer. That play suit I got in Newquay a few weeks back, I could wear that so it's a bit warmer than a normal swim costume. Put my dry robe on, like my proper coat dry robe, not my changing robe that I had on today, so it's a bit warmer. I could get myself a hot chocolate or a warm coffee and just do like an autumnal version of that. I wouldn't be in the sea for as long because obviously it'd be colder, but like I could still do that kind of little coffee, swim, reading my book morning in the autumn and winter. I would just have to be dressed slightly differently. So I definitely do want to try and do that more often. Like, I do it fairly often, but like every time I do it I'm like, oh, I should do this even more often. So yeah, but anyway, I'm rambling now. I don't really have anything else to update you on, I don't think, so I'm just going to carry on my little journey on the coast road home, and also have a think about what I'm going to have for lunch, because I'm just trying to think what we've got in the fridge. Oh, actually, Mum went to Waitrose this morning. She was out shopping whilst I was out at the beach, so actually I'm kind of hoping maybe there'll be something delicious that Mum's bought from the shops that I can have for my lunch. So maybe that will be what I have. We'll see. That is the thing about these Cornish roads. They have double-decker buses going on this coastal road, and this coastal road, for most of it, is you can only fit one car through it. So if you come across a double-decker bus, obviously you're the one that has to reverse, and I don't have reversing sensors on this car, and it's just so stressful. I just met that bus on the widest bit of road, so I didn't have to reverse or anything, which is an absolute win. Same happened on the way here as well. So that is always a good thing when you see a double-decker bus, because obviously there's like a timetable, there's only one. So when you've seen it, you think, thank God, I'm not going to come across it again, although I say that, and a coach is coming. But look, I'm in another wide passing bay bit. This is honestly perfect. That coach obviously isn't on a timetable though, because it's a coach, but normally that's the first coach I've actually ever seen on this road. But yeah, like the sea is literally here. It's the most gorgeous road. I wish I could show you, but obviously I'm driving. The tide is really far out actually. It must be low tide. But I have filmed clips of this road before when Mum's been driving, so if you watched the weekly vlogs before, you'll have seen it. Whenever I film a clip of like the road with the sea next to it, it's this road, and it's such a gorgeous road to drive on, being able to see the sea. But oh my god, it's a bit of a pain in the arse to drive at the same time, because it's fine when you've got the road to yourself. When there's other cars, it can be a little bit of a nightmare because it is a bit of a squeeze, but it's fine at the moment, and we've seen the double-decker bus, so there won't be another one for another hour, and I'll be well home by then, so that's perfect. Talking of pizza, actually, I've just remembered I have some footage on one of my SD cards from back earlier on this summer when I went to King's Sand and Cornwall, and then we like went home and made homemade pizzas, and I can't remember what happened with that footage, like why I never posted it at the time, but I never posted that footage, so I'm going to insert that in here because I don't really want that footage to go to waste. I haven't watched it back since I filmed it, so I don't know if it's any good, but I think I filmed quite a lot, so I'm going to insert that footage in here. So there's a bit more King's Sand and Cornwall footage coming up, and some pizza content, because I've been talking about pizza today, so I might as well chuck that footage in here. Time is up and the sun may die. I am now home. I've had some lunch. Mum got a nice loaf of bread from the supermarket. So I had that with some trout and cream cheese on. And now I have this parcel to open, which I am very, very excited about. If you have seen the weekly vlogs before, if you, especially, in particular my Manchester, like the vlog where I went to Manchester, you will maybe be able to work out what is in this parcel. Do you want to help me open this? I have been wanting what is in here for the longest time, and I tried to get it when I went to Manchester from the shop that sells it, but they didn't have any in stock, and they did say that they would release some, they would sell it online at some point. But basically I saw an Instagram ad or something, like you know when you go on Instagram and you're not following a company but their post comes up on your feed. This came up just after Christmas, I think, of a bakery in, right, you're actually right in the way. Come sit here, come this way. Come sit next to me because you're standing right in the way. Darling. Reg, come sit here. Come here. You can help me open it, but you need to get your bum out the way. Reg. Reg, come sit here. Come sit here. Come sit in this bit. You sit there then. Okay? You gonna sit there? Okay. What was I saying? You've made me lose my train of thought. Yes, just after Christmas, this Instagram post came up, and it was potentially the most specific targeted post that I have ever had of this item. And ever since then I've been wanting it, but you could only get it in store in Manchester, and I live super far away from Manchester. And then, like I said, the one time I went, I tried to get it, it was out of stock. Finally, however many months, what month are we in? September, 9 months later, finally I've managed to get my hands on it, because they've started selling it online on this website called Deli, which I think just stocks loads of different little like food brands on it. I will tell you what it is in a minute. I'm just about to get into it. I think he's more interested than I am at this. I literally was, I signed myself up for the in-stock notifications, and as soon as this became available, I literally bought it straight away because I was so scared that it might sell out and stuff. So, oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, we have a sticker. This is the company, Deli, and then this is, these are like some of the things that they sell. And then the actual reason, the whole reason why I placed this order, oh my gosh, the dogs are getting excited by this, is for this. So, you want that end? Oh my gosh, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Careful. Careful. Hey, 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 right. Hold that end then. Whoa. Whoa! Oh my god, Reg, careful. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I can hear, ow, my finger! Ow, my finger's in that, my finger! I can hear you. Right, why don't I get this out and you can then have that. Whoa! Oh my god, Reg. Oh my god, Reg. Reg! You're standing on me! Reg! Oh my good god. Right, let's get the box out of the way, shall we? You have the paper. Oh my god, Reg, careful. I can't believe I actually have this in my hand now. But yes, this is the whole reason why I placed the order, and it's for this. A jar of croissant butter. Oh my god, honestly, when I saw this, so this is from a bakery called Pollen, and it says it's toasted croissant, caramel and white chocolate spread. That actually potentially could not get more me. That honestly sounds delicious. It's actually got a really good date on it. Use it within 3 months. I love the packaging as well. And yeah, I have wanted this for the longest time. Like, as soon as I saw this, like I said, I've been eagle-eyed to try and get my hands on it, because it is like the most me thing ever, and I literally cannot wait to try it. And then also, whilst I was on that website placing an order, I thought I might as well get this as well. Again, croissant related, I was surprised. Because again, I saw someone post about this the other day, and then I was obviously then really wanted it because it's a croissant chocolate bar. It's from Pump Street, which is meant to be really good for their chocolate. I think I might have tried their chocolate before, but I don't know. You're just spitting that wet paper on me, which is so sweet of you. And this is 62% dark chocolate, so I kind of wish it was milk chocolate, but I still got it anyway. All the buttery flavour and crisp caramelised texture of our croissants captured in our beans bar chocolate. Again, does that get any more me? So I thought I'd order that. So that's a very exciting parcel. I'm going to try this out at some point in the weekly vlogs. I'll give you my first reaction and my impressions and let you know what I think of it. But this could definitely become a new obsession. I've also found someone posted a recipe online on how to make it. Now, it's not the actual recipe. They've they've just like tried to recreate it because I think they wanted it, but they're in America, so they can't get it. So I might try making my own as well, but we'll see. But I'm really glad I've got the real deal. So that is what I've got. This is just a mess now because Reggie's got that paper. So what? You've got all of it. How about a sticker? What should I do with this sticker? You don't want a sticker. So yes, I'm now going to get on with doing some editing and stuff for a bit, I think, doing a bit of content planning, because I had a few like video ideas like floating around my head whilst I sat on the beach. I felt quite creative, so I'm going to get them like written down and planned now. And then for dinner we've got these really cool pizzas. I'll show you them. Mum got them from Waitrose, and this one I've actually, there's a carbonara one which I'm really intrigued by. I saw it a few months ago. I can't remember where I saw it, and I was like really intrigued by it because it's a pizza with like carbonara sauce base and bacon on, and then bits of pasta on the pizza. So that's what we're having for dinner with some salad. So I'll show you that when we have that, because I'm kind of intrigued by that. And I'm going to have to tidy all this up as well. You are making a right old mess. What are you doing? This is a mess. You got your brother's feet in there as well. Poor Blue is trying to have a little peaceful nap and you're on top of him. Reg, you keep eating his foot. Oh, Blue. That's my trousers. Are you going to sleep there? Thank you. This is the pizza, well actually not this one, the one beneath is the pizza I was talking about. So I've got this one which is really thick and chunky. It's a Detroit style cheeseburger, but it looks like it's got a lot of pickles on, which is not a bit of me, but they're the same range in Waitrose. Oh, here we go. Peppery beef, burger sauce and gherkins. I'm guessing it's a little range called Urban Pizza and Waitrose. I think there was another one as well. I seem to remember when I saw this one online, but I can't remember what the other one was. So this is the carbonara one that I was really intrigued by. So these are the little pasta bits. Oh, you can't see because I didn't have that in frame. Can you see that? They're like the little pasta that you have in soup, I think. Let's see what this one says. Bechamel sauce, pasta, bacon and pepper. It's that kind of pasta. Very excited about this. I'm intrigued to see what that's like. So that's our dinner. I just thought I'd show you it because I was kind of intrigued by that. Oh, you're fantastic, darling. You're absolutely fantastic. Good morning, everyone. The Primark jumper is back on. The knit jumpers are out. I feel like autumn has officially arrived. Like there is definitely a chill in the air today. And I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna be honest, like I was really trying to hold on to Summer, and Summer just did not want to hang around. She was off. She didn't really make much of an appearance this year, I feel like, and she didn't want to give us an Indian summer that I was hoping for. So I was still kind of holding out for Summer throughout the first week of September, but now I'm just thinking she's gone. She's long gone. She's decided to depart. So now I'm here to fully embrace autumn. Like it's a bit of an autumnal day today. Like I said, there's a bit of a chill in the air. There's some rain forecast for this afternoon. So I'm just going to embrace it. You know, like I'm ready to embrace autumn. I'm ready to embrace the cozy mornings, the cozy evenings, sitting curled up on the sofa with a book in the afternoon, the pumpkin spice lattes, which I don't even like. So I'm gonna, no, I'm more of a salted maple iced latte. I think they're back in Starbucks. I'm so excited for it because I bloody love that drink. That's more my drink than a pumpkin spice latte. And like the little afternoon hot chocolates, the cozy autumnal dog walks with the leaves, which is actually two of the things I'm going to be doing today, so that ties in quite nicely. But yes, my plan for today, I'm going to walk the dogs, going to take them for like a little autumnal dog walk. I think like if I could go for a walk through like a woods or something with loads of autumnal leaves, that would be super autumnal. But A, I don't feel like the leaves are down yet. I feel like the trees are still holding onto the leaves, and B, I don't really think there's like a woods within short walking distance of here. I don't think so. I'm just going to take them for a little normal walk, and then I'm going to come home, do some baking this afternoon, probably have a hot chocolate, maybe sit and read my book for a little bit, especially if it's raining. I feel like that'd be really nice. I'm actually really enjoying the book that I'm reading at the moment, so I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. But yeah, so that's today's plan. I'm just going to go out in this. I've just got some shorts on and a jumper because there's a bit of a chill, like I said, but it's not fully autumnal big thick knit jumpers and trousers yet. And we also know that apparently in the autumn and winter I tend to wear shorts more than I do in the summer, or at least I did last year. So Yes, I've just got the Primark viral knit on from last year, the chocolate brown one. This is definitely my favourite. I've got the new kind of camely brown one that they've come out with this year, but I feel like this is still going to be a firm favourite of mine. I'm just going to chuck some probably Birkenstock Bostons on. I haven't yet made the transition from Birkenstock Bostons to Ugg boots. It's definitely imminent. But I feel like once I get the Ugg boots out and I put them on my feet, I won't be taking them off. They will be living on my feet for the next 6 months. So I'm kind of holding off ever so slightly because I don't feel like it's quite cold enough yet for that. So I'm going to pop on some Birkenstock Bostons. I'm going to take the dogs for a little walk. Yeah, and that's all I have to say, I think. Look what I've just noticed here. Mum's got her full candles out, her autumnal candles. This one is full. What does it say? The season for sweaters, warm drinks and pumpkin everything. Love it. Absolutely love this. TK Maxx this was. Definitely from last year. Let's give this a smell. You know it's autumn when the autumnal candles come out. Oh, it's not even been burnt yet. It actually smells delicious. It's quite sweet and spicy. I quite like that actually. Sometimes I don't like autumnal candles if they're a bit too like cinnamony and stuff. They're not like my favourite scents, but that one is actually delicious. I'm excited for Linda to get a little match out and start burning that. I'm actually going to pop these on, which aren't Uggs, but they're not Birkenstocks either. These are from Boohoo, but I'm pretty sure these, they look a little bit creased, don't they? I'm pretty sure these are a pair of Uggs, but like a dupe from Boohoo, if that makes sense. But they're not fluffy, so I feel like they're a kind of cross between, they're like perfect for this summer autumn transition because they're like Birkenstock Bostons, but these are an Ugg dupe. Does that make sense? It's like the perfect transitional shoe, changing from my Birkenstocks to my Ugg boots. This is like the perfect middleman, you know? Right. Should you go for this walk? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, boy. I know. Back, and as you can probably hear from the puffing billy that I've got behind me, that walk was actually quite warm. Like, although it's quite cold and windy outside, there's definitely chill in the air, which I've said about 3 times now. I feel like we walked quite quickly, and now we're back in the house. It's quite warm, so I'm gonna make a hot chocolate, but I think I'm gonna, well, I say I'm gonna make a hot chocolate, I think I'm gonna do it as an iced chocolate instead. So not really a hot chocolate, but I'm still gonna use the velvetiser because I feel like that is like the epitome of autumn. Like a hotel chocolate velvetiser hot chocolate when you get back from autumnal dog walk. I'm kind of here for it, but it's still, I feel like it's still that slightly transitional phase between summer and autumn, so it's not quite cold enough to want a hot chocolate. So I'm going to make an iced chocolate, and then, you know, best of both worlds, I'm going to do that. So that's all I have to say, really, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. So let's go make a little iced chocolate. I don't know if to do white chocolate. I don't know why I'm doing gum fingers. I don't know if to do white chocolate or milk chocolate, but we'll see. Okay, these are the 2 options. There are other flavours. I think we've got like classic and some other ones, but they're more mum's flavours. These ones I like. So I've either got milky or I've got vanilla white, and I feel like I'm leaning more towards this one for some reason. Like this, I feel like it's a bit more autumnal, but this, I feel like this is some icing. Oh, hello. What do you think? This one or this one? You're not really helping, Reg. That one? Just say that one, because I want that one. Okay, perfect. He said that one. We'll go with this. Vanilla white, luxury... What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Luxuriantly creamy. Interesting word. I want to use that more often. I quite like that. Luxuriantly creamy. 36% white chocolate with a hint of Madagascan vanilla. Real grated chocolate. Nothing else. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Okay. I need to get some milk, some ice, a glass, and then we can make my little iced chocolate. Iced chocolate is made. This is actually delicious. I haven't had one of these in a really, really long time, and now I've started having them again. I feel like they're definitely a bit more of a summery drink. They're like a good summer alternative to hot chocolate, so that boat has definitely passed. That ship has sailed. But I feel like I'm now like on my iced chocolate game, which is a little bit late to the party seeing as it is now hot chocolate season, but I feel like this could be my new obsession. My hand's really shaky. This is why I never vlog holding my hand like this, because my hands are literally the shakiest. I don't know why, I just can't help it. I'm just a shaky person. Anyway, I'm gonna drink my thingy. That's all I had to say. And now to bake, and I'm gonna make these, which are from Cream. I'm going to attempt to make them. So if you've never had one of these cookies, they're like big, chunky New York style cookies. So I've got a recipe for them, but I really want to make them like this, which are the croissant cookie from Cream, because obviously that is so me. And I had one of these when I went to London back in like April, I think, is when they came out. And oh my god, it was delicious. But these cost £5 a cookie, so they're not something I'm really frequently consuming. So I thought I would try and make them myself. So like I said, I've got a recipe for the cookie, but I've not got a recipe for how to make it a croissant cookie. But I've just gone and bought this. They didn't have any just croissant dough, annoyingly, but I figured actually this is basically like the same as the croissant ones. You just get little chocolate bits in it. So I'm just going to use the chocolate bits and put them in the cookie. Then I thought at least they're not going to go to waste. And I'm going to try and use this like croissant dough and cut it up and put it on top of the cookies, I think. I don't really know if it's going to work, but that is what I'm going to try. This is the recipe I'm going to use. I'll leave a link down below actually, just in case anybody wants it. But yeah, these kind of look the most like the Cream ones. So I'm going to make the cookies now, and then yeah, we're going to have to try and turn them into a cookie thing. Whether this will work or not, I don't know, but we're going to do this together, okay? The smell of vanilla extract and the taste, like, I know this sounds kind of gross, but the taste of creamed like butter and sugar, like, if you don't, when you're baking cookies, eat a little bit of this mixture, then you're doing something wrong, because it actually tastes delicious. Like, I know sugar and butter is A, disgusting to eat on its own, like not cooked, and B, not very good for you, but it tastes delicious. So that, like the taste of that and the smell of vanilla extract is like one of my favourite things about baking. Like, I love it so much. Okay, cookie mixture is now made, and I've just had a quick look on the recipe, and it says the cookies need to be done at 180 for 12 minutes, and these pain au chocolat things need to be done at 200 for 12 minutes as well. So timing wise it's okay. I'm just going to put them on 190, you know, meet in the middle, make it work, because also these I'm not going to be doing as pain au chocolat. I'm going to do them as like little croissant strips, so I think it should work. I'm just going to take these out now. These are little like pain au chocolat sticks that you get to make them into the thingies. I'm just going to chuck these in there just to add to the cookie mixture, and then I'm going to show you how I think I'm going to make it into like the croissant cookies, because like I said, there's no recipe. I don't know how Cream have done it. I'm just trying to work it out. I'm going to basically make it up as I go along, to be honest. I'm just going to quickly ball them up and put them on the tray. This is actually really handy, by the way. This is like a good baking hack. These things are like reusable baking paper, so rather than having to like use it all the time. I also don't like using baking paper because I feel like it never, I know you can scrunch it up and that's meant to work, but I feel like it never like goes flat, you know, whereas this is like a sheet of plastic. I think it's called Baker Glide or something like that, but we also use it for homemade pizzas, which is what this one is. That's why this one's round, but I can't find the square one. But it's really good because the cookies or whatever you're cooking, it doesn't stick, and then you can just wash it up afterwards. So it's like quite cost effective and good for the environment. Sounds like an ad, absolutely isn't, but in case you're wondering what that is what it is. So I'm just gonna ball them up. I think you're meant to do them quite big. I don't normally do, that's actually definitely way too big. I don't normally do cookies like this. I normally do like, I don't really know, like chewy ones, I suppose, not like big chunky New York style ones. I don't know if that's too big. I need to have a look at the recipe, but I'm just gonna ball them up, and then we'll then try and turn them into some croissant cookies, and then I think I'm going to pop them in the fridge as well just to cool them, because normally with cookies and baking you want your butter soft and stuff, but for this it's said to use your butter straight out of the fridge. So I think if I put them back in the fridge to cool a little bit, they might bake a little bit better. I'm just going to do 4 to start with. A, because I can't fit any more on the tray. I feel like they might spread quite a bit as well. Annoyingly, it doesn't go around the edges. And B, just in case they don't turn out good, I've got a little bit, I've probably got like 2 or 3 cookies left, so I just want to save it just in case this goes horribly wrong. And then for this, I'm thinking of just like cutting it into little strips, because that's kind of what it looked like in cream as well. They just had like little strips of croissants. I have no idea how they did it, but I'm guessing they just used croissant dough and then they just like folded it over like that. So I think that's just what I'm going to do. Maybe I need to do them a bit thinner and then just like spread it over like that, I think. I really hope this works because honestly the cream ones were so delicious. Like we know my love for a croissant, we know my love for a sweet treat, so these are like two of my favourite things combined into one. I don't know why I'm doing it like a star. Okay, that is them done. Whether this is going to work or not, I really don't know. But I'm going to pop them in the fridge for a bit, like I said, because I just feel like both the croissant and... Oh no, do you know what though? I feel like the croissant dough is probably better a bit warmer, isn't it? But the cookie dough is going to be better colder. So I'm just going to have to pop them in the fridge, I think. Now I'm not sure. I don't know whether I'm going to pop them in the fridge or not. Do I try it or do I not? I don't know. I'm going to make a decision on that. Get these popped in the oven and then I will show you the finished result. And hopefully it will look something... Okay, Instagram's just reloading, so bear with. Hopefully it'll look something like this because that looks delicious. It's just got like, yeah, can you see like the little croissant chunks on top of it almost? So I'm really hoping that that is going to turn into that. Whether it will or not, I'm actually starting to feel really sceptical, I'm not going to lie. Okay, they don't fully look like the cream ones. Like theirs kind of seem to puff up more, but obviously I'm not using their recipe, so that's kind of understandable. I think, to be fair, the cookies took longer to cook than they said they would, so I think maybe putting the cookies in first and then putting the croissants on like 5 minutes after would be better, because these are a little bit brown in parts, but I think they'll be okay. I mean, they don't really look like the most appealing thing in the world, to be honest. Like, they're not really... Oh my gosh, that is gonna... Oh my god, that looks appealing. This bit, however, looks slightly questionable, but I think that'll taste delicious. And these little like croissant nugget things actually look really good, and they taste really good as well. So she might not look the part, but I feel like she's going to taste the part. Like, it's kind of hard to get them to look good, is what I'm telling myself anyway. So I'm going to have one of these warm little cookies now, and I'm going to sit and read my book. I'm actually really enjoying the book that I'm reading at the moment, so I'll have a chat with you about that at some point. I just find it really difficult in this house to like find somewhere to set my camera up and talk with like good lighting and stuff. I don't know why, I just do. But I'll find somewhere and have a chat to you about it in a bit. But I'm going to eat one of these whilst they're nice and warm now. What are you up to? Hello! Hey, Blue. What are you up to? Okay, the cookies, I would give them maybe like a 7 out of 10. I don't know what I could do to improve them, but they just weren't quite the same as the cream ones, like from memory at least. Like obviously I didn't do a side-by-side comparison, but they were pretty good nonetheless. And now I thought I would get the dogs to try these, because the other day we went to Newquay and we went to this pet shop there and they had dog pick and mix. Look at this, it's dog pick and mix, but it looks like human pick and mix, but it's for dogs. And I love this kind of chocolate, like this rubbish, like these little white mice. I love this kind of rubbish pick and mix chocolate, I just love it. And they've also got little pink mice, so I'm gonna do this for the dogs because I think this is amazing. Let's get them 2 each. And I'm not talking like the dog pick and mix that they have in Pets at Home, where you can pick between gravy bones and like marrow bone rolls or whatever. It's dog pick and mix that literally looks like human pick and mix. It's so cool. Got it in like a little paper bag. These were like 50p each or 10p each, I think. And they've got like the little like jazzies and stuff. They've got the little fish fingers and like the pink and white mice, you know, like well, there's a Reggie that's trying to eat it. But they've got like all this kind of like pick and mix chocolate, but for dogs. And also the other day I had a little brownie that had a chocolate, sorry, Billy's making pig noises in the background, it's really put me off. I had a little chocolate human jazzy. So I thought I was gonna say I could compare them. I'm not gonna be trying the dogs ones, but they look really similar. It's the only thing I'm like, are these just human ones that they've said are for dogs because they've probably got no chocolate in them, because it's like the really crappy pick and mix chocolate, if you know what I mean. So I thought we could get the dogs to do a little taste test of the little pick and mix chocolate that I got, because I just thought this was so fun. So this is my human jazzy, and then this is the dog's one. They actually look the exact same. Even the back of them is the same. This is the dog's one. This just smells like chocolate, you know. I'm wondering if maybe these are like just the human ones, but maybe they're edible for dogs because the chocolate percentage in them is basically nothing. Okay. Let me just move the camera. Blue, come here. You sit. Oh, baby. Okay. What do you want to try first? Do you want to try, should you go with the pink and white mice? Oh no. Why don't we all have a chocolate jazzy? Cool. Right, there you go. You have your chocolate jazzies. What do you think of that? And then I'll eat my chocolate jazzy. I'm also baffled how the little sugar strands on top of the jazzies are going to be dog friendly. So now I'm really sceptical. They were sold in the pet shop and they said they were dog pick and mix, but like, you know that kind of pick and mix chocolate literally doesn't taste like chocolate because has it actually got any percentage of chocolate in it? Do you know what I mean? So are they just passing it as dog chocolate even though it's human chocolate but it's not got chocolate in? So it's safe for dogs, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm going to give them any more today just in case. I don't want to give it all to them just in case it gives them an upset tummy. But I thought we could play, why don't we do this? We'll play Guess the Paw with Billy because we absolutely love this game. Reg can't give paw because we just never taught him it, but Billy is so good at this and we love playing this. Also, Billy's been sleeping in my room every single night. Since I've been here, we've had a sleepover every night and it honestly makes my heart melt. But you can't really see, but this is how we play it. So I like get the biscuit and I put it behind my back and I put it in one of my hands and he doesn't know, and then I offer it to him and then he gives me the paw and he got it right, so he gets the biscuit. If he doesn't right, he has to guess again, but you can't really see, so let's move you around here. Incorrect, it was in his hand. Incorrect. There you go. And that's basically the game we play. And we've been playing it every evening and he loves it. But yeah, these I will give them another day because I'm just scared. Like, I actually don't see how do they do the jazzy bits on that? Like, how is that dog friendly? Do you know what I mean? I mean, Billy did once eat a whole Freddo when he was younger. He left the wrapper, so he left the evidence, which is how we knew. And it's also really silly of him, but he was absolutely fine. But I still don't really want to give them any more just in case. Like, I'll give them that one, see how they are, and then they can have the rest next. But if that is real dog chocolate, like if that is actually for dogs, I think that's so fun because it literally looks like pick and mix. But now I'm really starting to question whether that's just normal, haven't we? Anyway, I think I'm now gonna, what am I gonna do? Started watching, what's it called? The Perfect Couple on Netflix. I'm really enjoying it actually. Mum was watching it with me and she's not really feeling it, but I quite like it. It's like murder mystery with, what is her name? I can picture her. Can't think of her name. But it's like #1 on Netflix at the moment, so you probably know what I'm talking about anyway. It's called The Perfect Couple. I'm really, really enjoying that. So I might watch that this evening, this afternoon. You can't really see me, can you? This is a problem with this house is there's just, I don't really feel like there's many places to set my camera up to talk to you. Oh yeah, I was going to talk to you about the book that I'm reading at the moment. What is it called? Let me just look at my, oh, actually my Kindle's in my room, bear with. The book that I am reading at the moment is called The Wrong Daughter. I think it was free on Amazon Prime. Yeah, it is. This is the cover. And it's free on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, which I feel like most people probably do, you can select like up to 10 books for free to read off there. Not every single book is on there. It's like a selection of books. But some of the books that I've had from Prime Reading, which are free, are actually really, really good. In fact, one of my favourite books that I read, was actually on Prime Reading. I don't know if it's still on there. I'm just gonna have a quick look. But it's called Seven Sisters. It's a series. There are 7 different sisters and there's a book on each of the sisters, and the books are literally like this big. They're like wallops, like they are not wallops, they're wham. They're really, really big books, but they're really, really good. My mum read them and got me onto them, and then I read all of them, and then my mum and then we've also got other people onto them as well. Like everybody that I've recommended these books to has loved them, and then they've gone on to recommend them to other people. So I'm just wondering if maybe, if it's still on Amazon Prime, I'd really recommend reading it because obviously then it's free, so if you don't like it you're not losing out on anything. Okay, it's not on Amazon Prime, but the first and second book are on Kindle Unlimited, and then one of the other books. They've got 3 out of the 7 books on Kindle Unlimited, which is really good. I don't have Kindle Unlimited myself, but if you do, this is them. They're really, really good. But yeah, Prime Reading is free. All the books on there are free. if you're a Prime member. So I'd really recommend having a look on there, because sometimes like they had the Seven Sisters book on there, they've had Harry Potter on there before. Like they don't just do rubbish books on there, they do actually have some really, really good books on there, and they change them and like update them every so often, and you can have 10 downloaded on your Kindle at once and they're free. So I'd really recommend them. But that is where the book that I'm reading at the moment is from. It's called The Wrong Daughter, like I said, and I'm 32% of the way through, and it's pretty good at the moment. Like it's already had a bit of a twist in it, which I have enjoyed. So that is the book I'm reading at the moment. So I think I'll probably read that for a bit this afternoon, and yeah, then this evening I'll probably watch The Perfect Couple. And also there's a new series of 24 Hours in Police Custody coming out, and I bloody love that programme. It's on Channel 4, I think, and there's been some really, really, really good ones in the past. So I'd definitely go back and watch them if you haven't seen them. But I think there's a new series coming out, so I'm excited to watch that, but I don't know when that's on. I've also watched all of Emily in Paris that's come out so far, like the 5 episodes, which was okay. It's just like a bit of an easy watch. I never really loved Emily in Paris, but I've always watched it. It's just been like, yeah, just like an easy kind of watch. It's not like an amazing storyline, but I've watched that. So that's a little bit of a roundup of what I've been watching and reading recently. I don't really think I've got anything else to update you on. I'm just a bit confused about that dog pick mix. But you know when you just think like it looks so similar to the human stuff, and like the sprinkles is what's throwing me off. I'm like, how can they make dog sprinkles? So now I don't know. I'm confused. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I'm going to go and read my book for a bit, I think. And I will see you in a bit. I've just googled dog chocolate picky mix. Turns out it is actually a thing, dog friendly, and it's got the little jazzies on. There's actually loads online, so if anybody's interested, you can either get it in the Nuki Pet Shop, or they've got it all online. But I just don't understand how they managed to do the sprinkles dog friendly. But it says it's all dog safe, because I really was starting to question things, and I was starting to panic that I'd given them, because it literally smells like the human one as well, which is what made me really skeptical. Like it literally looks identical. So I was just really concerned, but actually it is literally a thing apparently. And I mean, why would a pet shop sell it and say it's dog pick a mix if it's not, you know? But you know when you're a bit skeptical, but panic over. Today's lunch is these little tiny little like potatoes that I've done as like tiny little baby jacket potatoes, and then I've put sour cream, bacon and spring onions on, which I think looks delicious. I mean, part of me thinks this doesn't look very appetizing, but also like when you know what it is, like these tiny little potatoes are all crispy and baked and delicious, I feel like that makes it look appealing, or sound appealing at least, you know? Good morning everybody, happy Thursday. We're currently on a train, as you can probably see. It is 8:37 and Mum and I have decided that we're going to go to St Ives today, and we've decided to try getting the train instead of driving, because it takes the exact same amount of time on the train and it's cheaper and you don't have to pay for parking. And apparently the last bit of the journey is really nice as well, because it's like next to the sea. So we're doing that. My hair looks really good other than this, but I don't really know what's going on there. How long my hair will last today though, of course, you never know. We'll have to wait and see. But I've done a bit of a fancy blow dry. It is a gorgeous sunny morning, which is why I've got sunglasses on, because the sun keeps coming in as the train is moving. It's literally bright blue skies and sunshine. It is so nice. But like there was definitely chill in the air this morning, you know, when it's like also something else I noticed, the sun was quite low in the sky this morning when we were driving, you know, like everything like that with autumn. Definitely feel like it's on its way. But here comes the sun. Can't remember what I was saying then. I got distracted by the sun, but I just got this little Zara cropped little jumper on and these trousers on from Boohoo. I've got my big beach bag because we've got swimming stuff, and we've brought a whole load of stuff, so needed a big bag for that. And yeah, that's what I really have to say. This lighting I feel like isn't very good. It looked good, but because it's sunny,
we are now approaching.
So yes, anyway, I'm gonna go to St Ives. I'll see you when we get there. That's what I have to say. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I need to wait for her to finish talking. No, because it's going round that way, you're gonna miss it. Oh, I think I've already missed it. Mum, can you see it?
I don't think it's coming out.
The next station is...
It showed up when it first came up. Oh, now the bushes are in the way. There was a really lovely rainbow, but we just missed it because the train started going a different way. It's like over here. I filmed a clip of it just at the very start, but then the train turned a different way, so I think we've missed it now. It was such a nice rainbow. Oh. No, wait, I think I just saw it. I think it's coming back. There, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit of it. Oh, it doesn't look anywhere as good now. It's there, but before we literally saw the whole thing and there was no clouds in the way. That's a shame. There's St Ives, and I've just said that's where we're going. But how nice of you for a train though, you don't get this in London. We've made it to St Ives. We've come for a coffee at somewhere called the Harbour View House, I think it is, and I'm going to turn you around to show you my view because it is actually like the best coffee view I've ever had. It's not Mum, she thinks it's her. This is my coffee view. This is the view that I was talking about. Let me just get the lighting to work, bear with. This is our view of St Ives. How nice. It literally looks gorgeous out there. And then I've got my coffee. It literally could not get much better than that. It's really nice in here as well. It's really my aesthetic. Like nice and beige and neutral, which is basically just perfect. We've come into the other section now and it's so nice in here. And look at this view as well. So nice. And then it's got like wooden tables and everything. I love it. I've got on top of my camera quickly whilst I've got this gorgeous room to ourselves so we can do a quick outfit of the day. So this is my little Zara home cashmere thing, and then I've got a £5 primer on top underneath, which if it gets hot, I can take my jumper off. Trousers and boots, I'm obsessed with them. I have done a lot of things, they're quite long for me, I haven't yet taken them in, so just think of that. And then shoes and boohoo, got my beloved bag that I wear all the time, that literally goes everything. Sunglasses at the Express. Like, Mum's just doing a little pan around the room. I'll do a little twirl at the same time. It's so nice, and then look at the view. Stunning little spot, there you go. It's so nice, and I love this fire area over here as well. Yeah. This whole room, very much my aesthetic. Oh, I'm in the way. Photographer wants me out of the way. And then the mirror as well. So nice. This is a mirror. It's gorgeous in here, and we just had it all to ourselves, which is perfect for getting my Instagram content. Would you like? The shell, yeah, I like that. This shop here, I don't know what it's called. We always go in it. R&J, it's on the corner. Mum and I love this shop. Oh, what's happened? Oh, we love this shop. It has like really cheap homeware, but some stuff is actually really nice. And then also this little cafe, yeah, might as well. That cafe there we love. They do really good chocolate cake and it's huge. Like this, for example, it's only $14.99, and I love that. And we've got like these little silver dishes. This is all very beach themed, this stuff. But like some of it's actually really cheap. Like I feel like this normally $14.99 for that would normally be so expensive. I love them. $7.99 as well. That's so good. Oh no, I love that. I love that candle. It's vanilla as well. I might get that later. I don't really want to carry that around, but I love that. How much is that? $3.99, bargain. And look at all these wooden boards. They're only $14.99. These are the things when we came in the first time. I was like, oh my god, like that I would expect to be so much more expensive than it is. Oh my god, I got this one last time. That little Brussels sprout decoration. I bought that last year, but they've got a baked potato one, which I think I need. Yep. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get that later. I don't really like parsnips. Oh my god, there's a broccoli as well. Oh my gosh, and it's a pig in a blanket. Okay, next up, the bakery. Last time we came here, I got a giant slice of chocolate cake and it was so good. It's called The Makers of Fine Foods. Oh look, they've got a job vacancy for a pasty maker. I love that. There she is. That's the chocolate cake, chocolate monster cake it's called. That's what I got last time, but the sun's come out. Oh, the cookies look nice, don't they? Look at the size of that. Brownie. The sun's come out, so it's a bit backlit, you can't really see.
Oh, my sausage roll, that looks nice.
Yeah. This, though, I don't know, chili. No, look at that cheesecake. What's that? It's not even doing it justice. Chocolate and crunch and chocolate. Oh no, chocolate bueno.
What's that one? That's
chocolate bueno cheesecake. And that's Jammy Dodger. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see the size of the cake now. It's huge.
There we go. Thank you very much.
The sun's gone behind the clouds. It's a bit better now. There you go. You just can't see the size of the cake. Like, it is honestly huge. Bought a cute little pair of earrings. It even came with this little bag, which I thought was so sweet. Didn't realise it was going to come in that. $5.95. I'll show you them later. This is a shop though. It's really nice, and they had some really nice earrings, so I thought I'd pick some up. If I needed a post box, I would get that one. That looks nice. Look at that. Not today, Satan. Facial steam. Also, if I needed a juicer, I'd get that one. That is gorgeous. I'm coming here for lunch, which we've been to before, which was so nice, but it used to be gorgeous beige tables and stuff, very much my aesthetic, but they've changed it to pink. And I mean, I'm not a hater of pink, but it's not as cute, but this is such a good place in St Ives for food, and it overlooks the harbour, which is so nice, especially because it's high tide today. This is the view. It's gone a bit cloudy up there, but we're just going to look over this way, where it's blue skies and sunshine. But yeah, I would really recommend coming here for lunch or dinner or something if you're in St Ives, because it is so good. This is the menu, and we might have to get the same as what we had last time because it was honestly so good. I had the Singapore crab fries and the India butter flatbread. Mum had tamarind and coconut fish curry, and I'm hoping I can get a frozen cocktail because last time I asked for one, but the slushie machine or whatever, it wasn't done in time, so I'm gonna get a frozen if I can. And then we are sat here, and honestly, I'm boiling. I've had to take my jumper off. It's in my bag because it's that hot, like it is boiling. I think I'm gonna get the fries again, but I'm not gonna get the flatbread because I want to try this dessert. So I'm gonna have this instead. Banana bread, whatever that is. I don't know, but that, whatever the hell that is, sounds delicious. Third time lucky. One day I will come here and the frozen cocktail machine thing will be on, but it's not turned on today. To be fair, it's a Thursday afternoon, so I can kind of, I mean, it's quite busy though, to be fair, but I can kind of see why. So one time I will get one. Third time lucky when we come here, I'll have a frozen. Maybe I wouldn't like it, you know, like maybe it's not meant to be. I went with a homemade lemonade instead, which actually looks really refreshing and delicious. And Mum's got a something Silco Collins or something.
Oh, that's refreshing.
Is it nice?
Try it.
Looks lovely, and it's absolutely boiling as well. Like I look at the state of my trousers, because Mum and I have both got our trousers pulled up. Like it is boiling right now. Food has arrived. These are the cinnamon cold crab fries which I had last time. I think I said that already. They're delicious. And then there's Mum's fish curry with like the rice and the sauce there. This bit of sea here is like the most gorgeous colour ever, but as per usual, the camera's just not doing it justice. Thank you. Okay, I thought I'd quickly show you the bits that we got from the bakery place. Like, I know I showed you in the shop, but I thought it'd be a bit easier. So this is my cheesecake. I went with the Kinder Bueno one, but they honestly they all looked so good. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it looks a bit of a mess, but that also looks delicious.
Oh my god.
I don't know why it's purple. I don't know what's made that purple. That looks so good though. You can see what I mean by like the size of the portions though. Like the chocolate cake, when we had it last time, it literally took up the whole of this, and like the end curled up here, and it was like a bit like the Bruce bog trotter cake. It was literally like that. I think I might have vlogged it, but I can't quite remember, to be honest. So I've got that. And then in here we've got, oh that's heavy, whatever that is. This is my Biscoff muffin, which probably doesn't look very good now because it's all a bit squashed. I'm trying to show you it in good lighting. Can you kind of see that? You probably saw that better in the shop. And then Mum got the other one, which is the chocolate one. This is the chocolate muffin, which has loads on. It's like the portions of them. It's got crunchy, like a chocolate. I don't really know. It's really hard to show you. I don't know if you can see this. There you go. Potentially there. And then Mum also got two of like, what were they called again? Gourmet sausage rolls. They've got like chili jam in and stuff. They look really good as well. Again, it's because it's the sun and the shade. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's what we got. So I thought I'd give you a little close-up. And then, oh yeah, let me just quickly show you as well the little earrings. Good afternoon. We are now back on the train. I was about to show you when I was talking about the cakes. I was going to show you my earrings, but then we had to get the train. So, cute little pouch, which I thought was adorable. And then they're really basic and simple. They're just some little silver hoops, but I have a pair of, let me just open them and then I'll show you. I have these in from Boho Moon, like a bigger one and a smaller one, but on this here I've only got the bigger one because the small one of this from that pair, bear with, the smaller one from my other ear doesn't like shut properly, so it just kept falling out. So I've never had like, oh my god. So I thought I'd pick up a new little pair. Oh my god. I thought I'd pick up a new pair so that I can have smaller ones, and these were really cute. And they were also only $5.95, which I thought was such a good price. They had some really nice ones in, and they had a variety of sizes, but I went with these tiny little ones because I really like small little hoops, so I've gone with them. So then they're like, well, you can't really see, like this, where we go, like this kind of size. So they're like a little bit smaller than these small ones, I think. So I thought I'd get them to try, which I'm very happy with. And now we're on the train on the way home. I didn't go for a swim. Well, I put my swim play suit thing on, and I went to go in the sea, but then there was loads of jellyfish, and now Mum's just seen on Instagram. Let me just show you actually. These are the jellyfish that I saw. They were like in the sea and also all over the beach, and I could see them when I was like, I went in the sea like up to probably my knees, and then I saw these all around me. And she says they've got a really nasty sting, but apparently they glow in the dark, which is quite cool. But yeah, I don't particularly love swimming with jellyfish. I've swum with a stingray, and I've swum with dolphins, and I've swum with a manatee, is that what they're called? And I have swum with jellyfish, but I don't enjoy doing it, especially when apparently they've got a nasty sting. So I didn't properly swim, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully maybe, I think tomorrow's meant to be quite nice weather as well, so maybe I'll go for a swim tomorrow. But other than that, successful trip to St Ives. Got some little earrings. Didn't end up getting anything in that homeware store because I realised I didn't need it, even though they had some really, really lovely bits. I tend to buy something there every time I go, so I thought let's break that. But I did get, obviously, loads of bakery bits. Do we expect anything less? No. Good morning everybody, happy Saturday. I am up, I'm awake, I'm dressed, I'm about to head off to yoga because this weekend there's like a little wellbeing weekend type thing taking place, which I'm very excited about actually because that's obviously very me. I love my yoga, I love my Pilates, I love things like that. So we've booked on to loads of different things. They're all like 3 different sessions, but you can make like a donation of like £5. But some of the things I'm doing are like, for example, this morning I'm going to yoga for an hour and a half long. Where would you get yoga for £5 for an hour and a half long? I don't know. So I'm very excited about this. So I'm dressed. I did my hair in an overnight curler last night and I don't really love it, but at the same time I don't really want to brush it out and put it in a ponytail because it's just going to look hectic, I feel like, so I'm just going to leave it. I've got a claw grip. I'm going to bring my Lululemon belt bag with me. I need to get my yoga mat actually. And I'm going to just claw grip my hair whilst I'm doing yoga. I'm just going to quickly talk you through my schedule for the weekend. So it's Saturday today, like I said. This morning, sorry, Billy's behind the camera and I just saw him eat a fly and it's really made me laugh. So this morning I've got yoga 9:30 until 11, then at 11 till 12:30 I've got like a, you make your own oil blend I think, and it's like a hand massage thing as well. So I don't really know what that entails, but I'm excited for that and I'm going to that with mum. And they've also said like where they're holding it is in one of the restaurants and they've got like a special wellbeing weekend menu in there and they've got some smoothies in. So I'm kind of tempted to have a green smoothie because I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment. I'm hoping it's not going to turn into a cold. I'm trying to like consume lots of vitamin C so it doesn't make anything worse, but if I sound a bit like a man today, that's probably why. So I might have like a green juice or something whilst I'm there doing that. And then at 3 till 3:30 I've got cranial sacral, which I don't really know what that is, but mum said it's something like massage or something. So we're going to go to that and find that out. And then tomorrow got yoga and breath work 10 to 11:30. Got a sauna booked, which I'm so excited about. Dad just said he just went and walked the dogs and said he saw them like setting the sauna up, you know, like putting the wood in, firing up, and they've got like a big ice plunge bath next to it, and it's also right next to the sea. And I love me a bit of sauna and then cold water dip in the sea, and then we've got a sound bath as well. So that's the weekend's plans, but I will try and take you along with me to as much as I can. I feel like some things I'll be able to film, some things I won't, but we'll just wait and see. My top is White Fox, my leggings are Lululemon belt bag, and then I've got my water, also Lululemon, that was unintended, and then my yoga mat is Primark. And I'm also going to chuck a jumper on. But you know how I was saying, I feel like autumn's arrived? Yeah, I think summer's come back, as you can probably tell by this bit of sun. The forecast for next week is looking incredible, and today, which is kind of sod's law, seeing as I've got plans for today that are inside, it's a gorgeous bright blue sky sunny day, which I'm kind of annoyed about because I'd rather be like out and about, going to the beach, making the most of the weather, you know, rather than doing yoga. But these things are booked in and it's just always the way. I had a feeling that this weekend was going to end up being a gorgeous weekend when we've got indoor plans, because that always seems to happen. But I'm not going to complain. What is the time? It is 8:58, so I probably need to get going fairly soonish because probably need to get there like 10 minutes early. This lighting looks horrendous, my hair looks horrendous. I've literally run out of bed and I still don't feel awake yet. I've not had a coffee, don't have time for coffee. Woken up with a sore throat, so vibes aren't the best at the moment. I just need to wake up and then I'll be fine, but I needed to get this intro filmed, this little clip filmed before I headed out. So yeah, the hair's gonna get clipped up because it's just, yeah, I can't get on with the heatless curlers. I'm not gonna lie guys, it's not really doing it for me. Like, it just looks a bit chaotic. I just really couldn't work out what I wanted to wear this morning. I've got so much, like, I brought so much athleisure yoga stuff down with me. I've got cute White Fox hoodies and all things like that, but I just couldn't think of what to wear. So I've just gone plain and simple basic black because I just don't have the brain capacity this morning apparently to think of a cute little yoga outfit. So I've just gone really basic. It is quite literally the most perfect morning. Like, it is bright blue skies, it is sunshine, it is gorgeous. I wish I was going out for the day today to the beach, but we're not. We're off to yoga. I decided to change my bag because I needed to bring water and stuff, so I've just brought my Adenola tote. But it's still nice that it's sunny. Like, even though I'm like gonna be inside, I'm still glad it's sunny, if you know what I mean. And I'm looking forward to doing some yoga. I think it will wake me up because I literally feel half asleep. And just bring your feet like the other way, so both knees towards the left. Also arrive there sat. If you want to keep the hips, and then as it crosses the hips, allow it to come back down to the mat. I think this is like the 14th night in a row that he's joined me for a sleepover, and it honestly makes my heart so happy. I literally love it because Billy likes to pick and choose when he wants to spend time with you. Like, it's on his terms, not mine. If it was on my terms, we would spend every single minute of the day together. So when he chooses to spend time with me, it's honestly the world's best thing. and the fact that he's come for sleepover every single night for the past, like, literally ever since I've been here, it's the best thing ever. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm gonna have to stand on the stairs to film this clip because where I normally stand the sun is shining in really awkwardly, so I'm gonna have to stand here. But it's now Sunday. I didn't really vlog much yesterday because I wasn't in the best mood. Like, even though it was gorgeous, bright blue skies, sunny weather, which is like literally my favourite, I was in a bit of a bad mood about it because I couldn't make the most of the weather because I was inside a lot of the day doing all my like wellbeing weekend things. I was kind of annoyed because I would rather have done other stuff yesterday to enjoy the weather, you know, so I was a bit grumpy about that, which is really silly, but I can't help myself. The weather really affects my mood so much, and it normally affects my mood when it's not very nice weather, but it was the fact that it was like literally bright blue skies and sunshine all day from start to finish. There was not a single cloud. It was one of the nicest days we've had here in Cornwall this year, and it was like one of the only days where I had like plans already booked in, so I couldn't, you know, like do what I would have liked to have done. So anyway, and I also didn't feel very well. I had a bit of a headache, and I had like that sore throat cold thing going on, so I didn't really feel the best yesterday, so I didn't really vlog much. But it's now Sunday. It's another wellbeing weekend day. I've got on some pretty little thing navy blue shorts and then this jumper, which I got recently. It's the first time I'm wearing it, and I think it's really cute, and it's from the brand Ruin Rocker. And yeah, I'm wearing that today. And why don't I just sit down? Why did I awkwardly crouch? Don't know, I should have just sat down. But it's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to have some poached eggs on toast for breakfast, and I'm also going to make myself a coffee, which I'm very grateful for. I'm very excited for, because yesterday I didn't have time for breakfast and I didn't have time for coffee before I went to Pilates, before I went to yoga. So I don't think that helped either, because I went to yoga and then went straight after an hour and a half yoga class. I went straight to the oil blend hand massage thing. I made like a little rollable oil, but it's downstairs, and that was like an hour and a half as well. So like by the time I got home it was then lunchtime, so because I hadn't eaten and I felt really tired. Okay, coming! And I hadn't had a coffee, I just felt quite tired yesterday, but today I feel better, so I've got time for coffee. Dad's just made me some poached eggs on toast, which I'm going to go and eat, make myself coffee, and then off to yoga for 10 AM with Mum. It's an hour and a half yoga and breathwork workshop thing this morning, which should hopefully be quite nice. Then we've got the sauna, and then I've got a sound bath, and I will try and take you along with me to as much as possible, but obviously it's a little bit tricky to film kind of things, especially like yoga yesterday morning. There was only 3 of us in the class, so it made it quite difficult to film, and then like my craniosacral therapy yesterday was literally just a one-on-one, so it was obviously quite difficult to film, but I'll try and film today. I'm going to go and eat my toast now before it goes soggy, and I will see you in a bit.
And then beginning to move in the opposite direction. So really finding space here. Up into our first downward dog, but we're not going to rush there. So resting down over the ribcage, downward facing dog. Fingertips along the mat. With the right knee drifting up towards the sky as much as possible. Towards the top of the mat. The out onto wrists or palms. The smaller the better. Notice if there is any toes and elongating them. Remembering to be gentle and kind to ourselves. And then exhaling, bending the left leg. And the
Good afternoon. I'm back from yoga. I've had some lunch, I've got myself changed, and I've popped on a swimming costume because we're now going to go to the sauna, which I'm so excited about. Like a sauna and like a nice ice bath like next to it. You know, like basically sauna, ice bath. Going in the sauna, then going in the ice bath for like a cold plunge, then going back in the sauna, so on and so forth. I love doing that kind of thing. So that's what we're going to go and do now. And then I think I might go for a little sea swim afterwards. Where the sauna is right by, like it's just, they popped in a car park, just this little like pop-up wellbeing weekend. Obviously it's like not normally there. But you can go down from the sauna into the sea. It's like not that far. So I don't know whether we're going to do a couple, like go in the sauna, then go for a swim in the sea, or whether we'll just do the ice bath next to it and then do a sea swim after. If that makes sense. I feel like I'm really overcomplicating it, but basically sauna, cold plunge pool, sea swim, and then the sound bath later, which should be lovely. I did film a few clips of yoga, but then my camera battery ran out of charge, but it was really lovely. It was an hour and a half long, but the hour and a half one I did yesterday was a bit more like fast paced and stuff, whereas today was a little bit slower, a bit more focusing on your breathing and being in the poses for longer to stretch for longer, which I actually really enjoyed. Like for a Sunday morning yoga class, it being a slower pace was really nice. And also this is the 3rd day in a row that I've done yoga, so some of my muscles are a little bit achy from doing like stretches in the other yoga classes where like I don't normally use those muscles, if that makes sense. So it was really, really lovely and calming. And I'm really excited for the sound bath later actually, because I've never done one before. I don't really know, like I've never really understood them, like how do these sounds make you feel calm? Like I don't really know, like it's not, my camera's about to run out of charge again. So I'm excited to try that because I don't really know. Let me just change it actually, because I don't want to rush this chat. As I was saying, yeah, I've kind of been always intrigued by a sound bath because like people go to them and say they're amazing, but I just don't really, I don't know, I don't really get it, so I'm quite excited to go and try it. It's an hour long, so I'm excited to try it. And it's from 4 till 5, I think, or yeah, I think it's 4 till 5, so it's quite a nice time, like early Sunday evening / late Sunday afternoon to do it. So I'm excited to try that out, so I'll let you know how I got on with that after that. But yes, I'm very, very excited for this sauna. I'm just gonna go like this. Just walk down like this because it's very normal to just walk around in a dry robe here in Cornwall, and it's literally just down the road. And then like I said, I might do a sea swim after, then I can come home and shower and chill for a bit before going back out for the sound bath, which should be good. And Mum also did Mum did reflexology today, which again I don't really understand how like all this stuff in your foot can be linked to various things. But she said it was quite good, so that's fun. I didn't bother doing that though because it's only 15 minutes, so I couldn't really be bothered. But yeah, it's been a very lovely weekend so far with these little pop-ups, and the fact it's literally just like walking distance in the house and we can like try out all these different things. It's really fun.
Yeah. I'm glad as well. Hang on.
Hiya, how are you?
For any replica perfume girlies like me, I've just found these in Aldi. They've got candles and reed diffusers. This one is Coffee Date. They've also got Summer Picnic and Sun-Kissed Skin, which are like the replica Maison Margiela perfumes, which I absolutely love. They don't smell anything like them, to be honest. Like the vibe is similar, like this kind of writing, and like the vibe of them, but they don't really smell the same, but still kind of cute. Like the packaging's cute. Bless you. I've decided that any one of these boats, oh wait, I forgot that my camera now makes a really annoying noise when I zoom from it falling in the sea, so let me just zoom a second. Any of these boats I'd happily have, particularly this one. Just imagine having that to go out on a nice sunny day. I could just envision myself sunbathing on that, jumping off in the sea, having a nice salad on there for lunch. I've asked Dad if I can have one. He told me he'll get me one if he has the money, but it's not looking likely. I've never said, Daddy, I want a pony, but Daddy, I would quite like that.
A baby one.
Honestly, why does this basil and salad have a better view than I do in my bedroom? Like, they can see the sea. I can only see the sea if I like open my door and look out my door. But the lettuce and basil, on the other hand, is just chilling in here with like a beautiful view. Good evening. We are now back from Croissant. We didn't get home until like 4 o'clock. Like, we were out for so long, but we had a really lovely time. For my lunch, I had this like mackerel sourdough toast thing that I shared with Mum. We had some chips and it's delicious. And then I had like a fudge, I think it was like a golden fudge tub or something from the ice cream van. I can't really remember. I have burnt myself. I am slightly resembling a lobster. That is completely my bad, and I do have major regrets. But anyway, it is now about 6 o'clock. We're going to have some barbecued. We're going to have some pizzas on the barbecue because for Christmas a couple of years ago I bought Dad this like pizza oven attachment thing for the barbecues, and I absolutely love it. Like, I never used to like homemade pizzas until we got this, and then Mum makes like a homemade sourdough pizza base and we have it on there, and it's delicious. I love it. So I'm going to have my classic tomato, basil and mozzarella, but I think I'm also going to put a bit of andouille on it today because I just love andouille so much, and sometimes I don't mean to be basic and boring all the time and have a margarita, although I do feel like you can't really beat a classic margarita. But I think maybe do like andouille on half of it, and then after dinner Mum and I are going to go for our third swim of the day. That will literally be the third time I've been in the ocean today, but it is such a gorgeous day. that I just feel like it'd be rude not to, and we really like to try and make the most of like the evenings at the beach here, especially on nice weather days. So hello Woodgie. We're gonna go for a swim after dinner, which I'm really excited about. So that is the plan. I'll show you my pizza when it's done. I thought I'd just have a quick catch up with you. I actually need to get out of the sun because I'm burning. Come on. How do I get it out? Can we please just take a second to appreciate how good this looks? I honestly think this is the best looking homemade pizza I've ever done. I feel like I've finally got the right ratio of like tomato sauce, mozzarella and everything. That looks so good.